What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great day today, because,
I came here for the exclusives!
So yeah, congrats on getting
here.
our 3-year-old exclusives that we've all completed years
PC
ago.
elitist, I want Sony to be
PC
relevant.
port beggars got a big W now, and PlayStation fans have to take
like
this
someone
L.
like me. I despise PC gaming at its core, and I will never be a PC gamer. So,
But I thought you guys didn't like epic single-player games. I thought they were too boring for you and your short attention
Their movement
spans.
is to pressure Sony into doing what Microsoft started to do about 2-3 years ago, putting all their games on PC. They want things that benefit them.
oh shit. What's going on? If this many people are throwing a fit about something, it must be terrible. Oh, wait. It's that more people get to play a game. Well, time to laugh at some idiots. Well, this has been a pretty eventful week for PlayStation fanboys, to say the least. It started on Tuesday with admittedly Sony dropping a bombshell worth of news, like a new version of PSVR which seems just like the PS4's, Gran Turismo 7 being delayed to 2022, but really who the fuck cares about that, a new State of Play coming the Thursday after, and finally Days Gone, a game from 2019 that was hyped up by every Sony fanboy alike to be the second coming of Christ, but only turned out to be another generic buggy zombie game. Now, I had a very entertaining day last Tuesday on Twitter, because every single Sony fanboy was pretty much throwing a complete shit fit that more people get to play a mediocre zombie game. I really don't get why people are so mad that these games get ported to PC. I don't even need to explain why, because you already know why. Will I check out Days Gone when it comes to PC? Maybe, if it goes on sale. Cyberpunk 2077 has taught me to never buy another game at launch unless it's a Zelda game. But last year with Horizon, the Sony fanboys are having a complete mental breakdown on YouTube and Twitter, and it's pretty funny. Probably my favorite part of it all was JTech TV trying to quote-unquote spoil the game on his YouTube channel, as if anyone cares about spoilers for fucking Days Gone. Oh my god. Like, seriously, imagine being that fucking pathetic that you try to spoil a game because more people get to play it, only to find out that the game you're trying to spoil has a dog shit story.
Oh, wait a second. Here, you can have this one back. But only if you promise to ride me as much as you ride your bike.
Crap Gamer also threw a shit fit, saying how no exclusives is going to cause a monopoly in the gaming industry. The fuck? If anything, it would make things better, because then people would have to make better hardware for cheaper prices. I'm not gonna cover his video because like 90% of it is just boring filler, and he's acting like it's such a big deal that more people get to play a generic, mediocre zombie game. Sony also announced that they're going to be porting more games to PC, which is great. Exclusives don't make a console. If they did, the Wii U would have absolutely destroyed the PS4 and Xbox One. In an ideal world, the industry would be better without exclusives, honestly. So I found a very special video of our usual PlayStation fanboy getting pissed off and scared that PlayStation is going to become irrelevant because they keep porting their games to PC. And, I guess we're just gonna check it out then.
What's going on? It's J-Man365, and Days Gone is going to be going to PC. And of course, I think it's utter bullshit. I don't care what anyone says. You could call me a console peasant.
I mean, you kinda are. You're complaining that more people get to play a game. Exclusives don't help anyone whatsoever. And even then, this is how you know that these people aren't real fans of the games they cheerlead for. If they were real fans, they'd want more people to experience these so-called great games they hype up. Like, I know everybody fucking hates The Last of Us 2, but I absolutely love that game. And I want more people to play that game, so hopefully they will see, hey, maybe the fuss about this game isn't as warranted as everyone said it was. And that's how people should be with Days Gone. I really want to try to play that game because I want to just try to give it a chance and hopefully be surprised in the end. People like this who try to gatekeep don't care whatsoever about the games themselves. They just like the fact that nobody else gets to play those games.
PlayStation fanboy, I do not care. And I know the PC elitists are going to be so happy about this. And it doesn't even end there. Jim Ryan mentioned that plenty more PlayStation exclusives are going to be going to PC. He wasn't very specific, PS4 exclusives will be going to PC as time goes on.
And you may be wondering, oh, well, what's the big deal? Everybody gets to play those games. I don't understand why you're mad about it. Well, it's pretty simple. Unlike the PC elitist, I want Sony to be relevant.
Yeah, because porting all of the most relevant PlayStation games to the most relevant gaming platform is just going to make Sony go out of business. The best example of this all is Xbox. Look at them. They're doing perfectly fine. The Xbox Series S and X are selling phenomenally, even without any exclusives at all. It doesn't matter. What you want is Sony to not have to try to make good hardware. Without exclusives, we get things like Game Pass, which is probably one of the most pro-consumer things in gaming.
And at the rate they're going, pretty soon, there's not going to be a reason to even buy a PS5.
That is literally how it's always been. If you can afford a PC, there's literally no reason for you to buy a console unless you just want to have a lesser experience. 2 good games are not going to make a difference in the grand scheme of things. Even with Nintendo. Nintendo has some phenomenal exclusives, but those dozen or so phenomenal exclusives are not going to make me ditch my PC. If it were like that, we would all be playing on the GameCube because that console has some of the best exclusives ever made.
I mean, right now, there is absolutely no reason to buy a Series X. We all know that.
That's why it's sold over 2.8 million units and it's pretty much sold out everywhere.
But the PS5 will eventually lose its value. And I know some people may say that, but the PS5 exclusives are not going to go to PC. No, they will. The only PS5 games that are exclusive as of now is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart and Returnal. But see, Returnal might actually go to PC. It seems like one of those games that will.
How did you just know that a game is coming to PC? I don't get that. How does a game just seem like it's coming to PC? And who the fuck cares about Returnal? I didn't even know that game existed until he brought it up and I had to look it up. And it just looks like a Dead Space knockoff with prettier graphics.
And then we have the Demon Souls remastered game. That is exclusive to the PS5.
It's not an exclusive if it was on PS3. How many times do I have to fucking say that?
But I feel like Sony will put that on PC as well. So don't even think Sony won't go that far. You have Kena. I think that's the name of the game. Kena or Kenya. It said at the bottom when the trailer ended that eventually it will go to PC. And then the new Final Fantasy game will be a timed exclusive, and then that'll go to PC. Then you have Deathloop. That's a timed exclusive, and then that will eventually go to PC. So
exactly. I don't know why people act like the PS5 is on such a higher level than the Xbox Series X when the only thing it has as of right now are timed exclusives, 2 games that nobody cares about, and a remaster of a PS3 game. That's it.
I really don't understand what's going on here. As a matter of fact, I never understood the moves that Sony has been making.
Let me make this very simple. Sony want money. People on PC have money. Sony put game on PC. Sony get money.
It seems like they're copying off Microsoft. And I don't know why. Microsoft devalued the Xbox by putting all of their games on the PC.
No, because all Microsoft had was Fable, Gears, and Halo. And it turns out that Microsoft is making a lot more money and a lot more fans happier putting their games on more platforms. And it's been proven time and time and time again, next to no people care about exclusives. If people cared about exclusives, the Wii U and GameCube would have been the best-selling consoles of all time. People care about familiar brands and interesting concepts for hardware.
And Nintendo Switch and PS4. they have money to blow, but I don't know about Sony. I feel like them taking all of their exclusives and putting it on PC is going to fuck them up.
It's not. It worked perfectly fine for Microsoft. They are now making even more money than they ever did before. And if Sony starts doing the same, they too will be making more money than they ever did before. And why do you care if Sony does well or not? You don't have a stock in Sony or anything, so why does it matter?
Really bad. But I think Sony is purposely doing it because...
Yes, because porting games to PC is just Sony throwing in the towel, shooting themselves in the head. When it worked perfectly fine for Microsoft to the point where they had enough money to buy fucking Bethesda.
They don't care. And I know a lot of fanboys of PlayStation, they don't want to accept that. They are holding on to hope. And believe me, I used to do that too. I was holding on to hope. I was thinking that Sony was the winner. They were on top because they gave us Spider-Man, Days Gone, Last of Us.
And Nintendo made all of these. While Sony literally just has Last of Us and Persona 5.
Of course, Last of Us 2 was garbage, but they gave us some pretty decent exclusive games, right? But
I just looked at his rant on Last of Us 2 and oh my fucking god. He doesn't even try to make an argument, just Joel Death bad, SJW bad, Abby bad. Fucking god.
now all of a sudden, Sony is throwing in the towel and they're saying, hey, we're gonna become a third-party company.
Yep, a multi-billion-dollar company is just throwing in the towel for literally no reason. What the fuck is this dude's arguments?
I know they didn't actually confirm it, but anybody that's smart could see this is the direction that they're going. They will be a third-party company as time goes on. And it's sad. And I'm very disappointed with...
Sony's not going to become a fucking third-party company for a long fucking time. Porting their games to PC is not going to devalue the PlayStation brand. You're still getting a console with ray tracing for $500. With Xbox, you're getting a whole-ass next-gen console for $300. That's fucking insane. As long as people keep buying consoles, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo will keep selling them. That's how it works. They are not going anywhere anytime soon.
Sony. I really am. But anyway, there's not much else for me to say other than it's funny, but it's also sad. I never thought Sony would actually confirm that plenty of their exclusives are going to go to PC. I never saw that happening. I figured they were going to handpick older exclusive games and put it on PC, but they did it. They finally confirmed it. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'm out.
Yeah, so Sony's just going to become a third-party company, just ditching the PS5 3 months after it launched. I mean, fuck y'all console peasants. That's why they had to stay to play the Thursday after that I'm going to talk about to drag this video on to 15 minutes. So basically, Thursday, PlayStation had an event for their PS5, and they did not show shit. Like, it was somehow worse than the Nintendo Direct from last Wednesday. I don't know how it's fucking possible, but goddamn. To give you sort of a look at this event in a nutshell, they started and ended their event with the announcement of PS5 upgrades. That's it. What the hell? These console manufacturers are doing a shit job of trying to get me to come back to console, I'll tell you guys. And then there was more filler. There was another trailer for Deathloop, which honestly looks like a pretty decent game. Then they stopped for a second and talked about the next announcement being a horror game. And for a second, I got excited. Was this Silent Hills? Or the remake of Resident Evil 4? Or a new gameplay demo for Resident Evil Village? And then it goes, nope, fuck you. here's fucking FNAF. God, if that doesn't show what this entire showcase was in a nutshell, I don't know what does. But yeah, FNAF looks bad, like significantly worse than previous games in the series. It's so fucking bright. Then some shit I don't care about, some fucking steampunk alien game. Then to cap off the show, they show Final Fantasy VII Remake's PS5 upgrade. All they added were fog effects in a performance mode to make the game hit 60 frames per second. And then they built up this new footage to make it seem it was going to be part 2 of FF7 Remake, but nope, DLC. They're literally fucking with us at this point. They showed Spider-Man, making it seem like it was going to be Spider-Man 2, but it was just a DLC. And now, like this, at least with the Nintendo Direct, the fucking highlight of the show wasn't fucking DLC. At least they ended their show with the announcement of a new game. But yeah, that PlayStation event was fucking pathetic, and I'm pretty sure all the Sony fanboys are on suicide watch as of right now. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. And I just wanted to give you guys an extra special thank you, because we just hit 250 subscribers this week, and I really can't thank you guys enough. The channel has been doing insanely well from what I used to do, and I appreciate every single one of you all. So once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.